But are you prepared? Because it seems as though the winds of this world are blowing in such a way that it is wrapping up quickly. And I hope you are prepared for that.
I once was lost, oh, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see.
Welcome to Built on Faith Homestead. My name's Justin. Me and my wife live in a little bitty tiny house with 3 kids, and we try to be as self-sufficient as we possibly can. Still learning, still trying to achieve a lot of goals. We still have a lot to do to get to where we would like to get in that, and most of all, we do the best we can to serve the Lord. Today's video is going to be a pretty short one, nothing too crazy. We are out cutting, or I am out cutting firewood while Melissa is taking care of the kids, doing some homeschooling. And it's got me to thinking about being prepared. Let me show you the weather forecast for the next week or so. If you looked at that closely, or if you're just listening, down towards the next week's, about Thursday, Friday of next week, they're calling for, like a high of 10, low of 3, next days in the teens, those kinds of things. And so it's really cold. And I had to get some firewood. Now, we had firewood to get through that spell. Don't hear what I'm not saying. But I'm trying to cut kind of 2 winters worth of firewood as we go on through this winter. I'm giving myself all winter to do it. But I want to cut 2 winters worth of firewood. I really like to be a winter ahead when I'm cutting firewood. That gives things plenty of time to season, dry out, gives you some good seasoned wood the next winter. Plus, if during the winter time you get down in your back or something like that, or you get sick or something comes up where you have to be gone a lot or something like that, then it's not as pressing, right? You can use really the whole winter to cut firewood, which makes it pretty handy. It's the way I prefer to do it. Now, that being said, if you're familiar with our channel at all, we talk about the Lord probably in every video or close to it, right? And it has got me to thinking, here where we live now, it's very windy. There's a lot of pasture and a lot of hay fields. And we're very blessed to live where we are. We're very thankful for it. We're very thankful for the opportunity to live where we are. We are able right now to live on some family land. And it is truly a blessing, right? And we're thankful for that. So don't hear what I'm not saying, but it is really windy, and you really pay attention to the wind right now. Or the last few days, it's really started coming out of the west and northwest. And man, when it switches to the north, you just know, right? And especially this time of year, cold is coming, and you prepare for those things. I've got some things that I need to do next week to prepare for that kind of cold, right? We've had some freezing temperatures, but nothing that cold, right? And so I've got a few things I need to do, nothing too crazy, but just make sure that some things are situated, right? Make sure the well house is situated, make sure it's all sealed up real good, make sure that we've got some insulation where it needs to be, and all of those things, right? Just kind of triple check everything. So that's got me to thinking about how we prepare for all kinds of things. We send our children to school, or we homeschool them, or whatever we do to prepare them to be adults. We prepare our gardens. We prepare the food that comes out of our gardens for the winter time. We prepare our whole life, seems like preparing, right? A lot of you are trying to work and prepare to retire, and you're hoping that maybe like by the age of 50, I know a lot of people, that's kind of their goal, right? Try to retire by the time they're 50 and all those kinds of things. And that's all good. I ain't got nothing wrong with that. You do whatever you need to do, right? And set goals and be ambitious and do all those things. That's great, right? But what if it were that the skies were to open up and Jesus were to come back today? Would you be prepared for that? My fear is that many people, even watching this channel, wouldn't be prepared for that. What if it come to the time where your faith cost you everything? I mean, lost everything. There's a prophet in the Old Testament, I can't remember which one. Maybe after I record this video, I'll try to find it and I'll screenshot it. But he says, though you slay me, I'll still serve you. What if serving the Lord cost you everything? Are you prepared for that? Mentally, spiritually? And I believe that means a lot of things. I believe it means more than just being killed for the gospel's sake. I also think it means giving up your own desires in this life just to serve God, whatever God would have you to do. And what I've found is he's let me have a few of my desires. I still get to hunt and fish some. Not near as much as I used to, but I still get to hunt and fish some, right? I still get to have some of the things that I enjoyed doing in this life, right? I get to spend a lot of time with my wife and with my kids, those types of things. I'm very thankful for that, right? I get to spend time with my family. I'm thankful for that. But are you prepared? Because it seems as though the winds of this world are blowing in such a way that it is wrapping up quickly. And I hope you are prepared for that. We appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you next time.